You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.
Back, it's another week cooling out.
Kev
just broke the damn table. What you doing? Kev upset because I'm late. Let out his frustrations on the table.
all good.
What's up, man? How you been?
I've been fine, man.
Good.
How you been?
I'm all right, man. I can't complain, I guess.
Yeah.
You want to just jump right into it?
Yeah.
All right. Where you want to start, man?
I don't know. You
There's
lead the way.
Oh, there's so many to choose from. Let's just start with basketball because there's so much going on in there.
Okay.
Let's start with the Russell Westbrook, James Harden, because you texted me that today, and I was like, yo, when's the last time we recorded? Because it felt so old, but I'm like, yo, we didn't talk about that.
No, I think that broke the same week we had Austin on, but later in the week, or maybe it was the following week.
It was China Marie week. Yeah, it was China Marie week.
You're right.
Yeah. But that's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes for another duo in the West. The West is about to be like insane.
It's gonna be tough. What do you think of the fit?
It's terrible, but just as far as like marquee names, I mean, it's better than him and Chris Paul.
Yeah, that's what I've come across too.
It's better than him and Chris Paul, but then it's also just like I don't think that changed their fate in the West.
Overall, that's how I feel, but I do feel the ceiling of the team because their ceiling now is just so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Because the pairing, Harden and CP3 had a clear limit because CP3 just isn't – he's not the caliber player Westbrook is.
Especially once all of these recent signings happened with the Kawhi, Paul George, LeBron, AD, and all that. It was like, y'all not getting out the West anymore.
Yeah, y'all took a step back.
Yeah.
But then with Westbrook, they did take a step forward. I don't know how far, but
enough of a step forward. But
it's going to be weird, though.
That duo is not better than Bron, AD, Kawhi, and Paul George. You think that?
No, but it has I could see them outdueling a duo on a given night.
Yeah, but
that's the thing. It's in a playoff series, then
that's what we're talking about because like all these teams that play off mound. I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, during the season, I wouldn't be surprised if they split with all these teams. If all these teams split, just because they're going to be tough games.
Because Westbrook, he don't stop.
And Westbrook and Braun is in what year? 17, 18?
17.
He got to pace himself, and you going up against Westbrook, who doesn't know what a pace is.
Yeah. For
good or for worse, like for good or for worse.
Yeah, he just keep it going.
Yeah, like
the complete opposite of
minutes.
Harden.
Yeah, so. Those gonna be some hell of games.
Yeah.
On the other side of that, I feel bad for CP3.
Yeah.
I already forgot who he was. Chris P.
Yeah, it's tough.
Talking to him like he in the office.
It's tough, man.
But son, OKC.
And they couldn't move him. They couldn't find any suitors.
You surprised?
No.
That was first of all. OKC. I feel like they took on Chris Paul as a favor to Russell Westbrook.
Because it feels that way.
Somewhere in their mind, they had to know the trade market for Chris Paul and his contract was very, very small.
They did get some picks out of it, though.
I mean, yeah, so you got some picks. I mean, yeah, of course. But I think overall, if your plan was truly to get picks and then trade Chris Paul, you had to have done that as a favor to Russell Westbrook because you had to have known beforehand that no one wanted Chris Paul.
Yeah. I like to see the other trade packages because their salaries is just so
nuts.
Yeah.
Even when they were talking about him going to Miami, I was like, why would Miami want that?
Chris Paul or Westbrook? Oh, Chris
Paul.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, why does Miami want that?
His contract is he's not what he was, but he's not like washed. But the contract
is insane.
Is just insane? If he was making like 20 mil. Player. Then I'm sure they could find suitors 2025. Yeah, but when you start talking
he got a LeBron 50? James type contract.
No, he got more than Bron.
I know, but I'm saying like the caliber of a LeBron James.
Yeah,
he making more than Kawhi, LeBron, Paul George.
Who's making more than him?
Chris Paul. Oh, who's making more than Chris Paul?
Yeah. He's like top 3.
He up there. Let me see.
It's like him, Westbrook, and
I love going to Spot Track. They tell me everything.
I think John Wall's contract.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's tough.
He about to be sitting at home making like 37 mil. God bless him. God bless him. I don't like this figure.
I read though that since everybody was already signed, the trade market might open up more along like in December when everybody they signed in the summer becomes eligible to be traded. I don't know. You never know if a team gets desperate. I don't know. You've seen everybody's gotten moved though.
Oh, damn. All right. For 2019, just their base salary, Steph Curry's making more than him.
How much is he making?
40 mil, 40.2.
Then how much is Chris Paul making?
38.5.
Oh, don't get into the 40s until you go along the contract?
Third and fourth year, you get the increments.
Damn.
But he's going to jump to like 43 and then 47, some stupid jumps. Russell Westbrook is making the same amount as him this year. Him and Chris Paul, they're tied this year. And then James Harden is like 300,000 behind them. And damn, you're right. John Wall's tied with James Harden. He about to just be sitting at home, bro.
Yeah. He was saying that if it wasn't the ESPYs, it might have been the NBA awards that he just started running again. So, yeah.
First of all, he wasn't running before he tore his Achilles or his ACL.
I think it's the Achilles. I don't know.
I think it was the ACL. I don't think it was like that serious of an. Well, ACL is still serious, but
what was he out for initially? Because I got compounded with
the knees. Some with his
is that
knees
the same side?
and his foot or something. I don't know, but then I know where he just fell down some stairs in his house.
Hate to see that.
He's on that sugar booger. He wanted to go sliding down the steps. So let me go skiing tonight. Bro, I'm telling you what happened was he signed that massive extension and he was just like, fuck
it, yeah.
170 mil guaranteed. He was like, I don't care.
I remember during that when they offered him, he took his time with that too.
He was playing.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
He was playing. But the Wizards is giving everybody money. They just they gonna offer Bradley Beal 3 years, 101.
111.
My bad, beloved. That's $10 million.
Yeah, exactly.
111. You think he's worth that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he? 25?
You think he'll get better?
Yeah.
How much
shooting
better?
guard wise, Harden's better, Clay's better.
I know, but how much better is he gonna get?
I don't know.
I mean, they had to pay him though. Chris Middleton just got paid.
Yeah. Yeah. That's tough though.
But like, you got to think about how much people the Wizards have like maxed out over the past couple of years. They maxed out
like
John Wall
a year.
They about to max Bradley Beal. They maxed out Otto Porter. Remember they matched it when the Nets gave him that massive contract.
And
look at him now.
That was a tough
he ain't even on the team anymore, is he?
No, isn't he in Chicago?
Damn shame. What happened to him? I mean, that $100
Damn,
million.
you're right.
100 million still travels wherever you go.
Yeah.
But same for Chris Paul. It's just like,
was he 25?
Bradley Beal.
I mean, 3 years at what? Average of 37?
Let me change it so we can. Okay, you know I don't do the math. I just like to have the contracts in front of me. Let the contracts talk for themselves.
He'd be like 28. Yeah, I'd give him that.
First of all, he was already getting paid. I didn't realize he was already on a contract like this.
Oh, you're right.
He was on a 5-year, 127 mil contract.
So the extension will tack on. What year is he in now?
He's in year 4 of that contract.
Oh, okay. How old is he?
26.
Oh, so he'll be 29, 30 at the end of it? Yeah, I give him that.
That's still a shit ton of money.
They got nobody else.
I mean, I guess you have to spend, right? Like 80% of your cap, I think.
Yeah, either 80, 85, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, damn, that sucks.
They want him though. Teams want him. So
yeah, teams want him to build with other stars, not to.
Oh
build
yeah,
around
not as the
him.
guy. No,
because you got to think about you got John Wall out all year. God knows what he gonna come back looking like. I ain't gonna lie. I checked his IG the other day. He was looking a little fit. I was like, all right, cool. Because I was nervous for him. That Team USA picture.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even step outside like this?
It came from the club and threw his jersey on.
But bro, he was like 10 pounds overweight.
Yeah, man.
It was like all in the cheeks. Like I was like, bro, like what are you doing and why are you here right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, that Russell Westbrook, James Harden pairing is nuts. The West is like loaded. I don't even. I kind of feel bad for Bron.
You do?
Because he's getting up there.
Oh,
And,
God.
no, I'm not saying. Listen,
Nah, go ahead.
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
Listen, I'm not jumping off the ship. I'm just saying he's getting up there, and he has to pace himself. But it seems like every night is going to be a challenge in the West.
That's fair.
You got to think about how many teams there are now in the West.
That's very
You got
fair.
Clippers outside of the Lakers. Lakers, Clippers. Golden State's still going to be a threat. They're not. You can't just sleep on them. Utah,
The
Houston,
Rockets,
San Antonio, the Nuggets. I forgot about them. Portland. San Antonio. They're just always around somehow.
That's true.
They're just always around somehow.
Dallas
Is. They might not make the playoffs, but they're going to be
tough.
a challenge.
The Kings are
The
tough.
Kings are going to be tough. You don't know what the Pelicans are going to be.
Yeah, probably just gonna be the Suns only.
Only ones you can sleep on. But then again, last year they lost to the Suns a couple of times.
That's true. That's true.
They lost to the Suns, lost to the Knicks.
Booker be having random 50, 60,
Bro,
70.
just going on. I want to play tonight.
So I don't know.
It's
gonna be tough.
Yeah. They still winning 50?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still with it. Yep.
All right.
You saw they're leaving that last roster spot open, praying for the safe return of Iguodala.
Yeah?
They're hoping he gets bought out.
He ain't going to get bought out.
The Grizzlies want a first round pick, but teams are hesitant.
I wouldn't trade a first round pick for Iggy.
So they might bring him into the season then. That's what they want.
I mean, yeah, but
I can see a team getting desperate at the trade deadline if they really think,
a first round pick?
hey, man, if you really think he's the last thing to put you over the hump and you a playoff team, how valuable is it? It depends. Who knows?
Nah. I think Memphis will end up buying him
Maybe
out.
they bluff, yeah.
They definitely going to. Not like, I don't think they're going to buy him out before the season starts. I think they are going to bring him into the season.
And
Probably
wait.
Yeah, around like All-Star break, somewhere around there.
Just deliver him safely to Braun.
Yeah. Let him go.
He can't go to the Clippers.
Is he the best option, though, that's available? On a buyout, probably.
On a buyout, but you never know who's going to be buyout candidates. Like
Who
at the
else?
trade deadline.
Who else is in the last year of a contract?
I don't know.
Hassan Whiteside is the last year of his
No,
contract.
we don't need no big.
I'm just
No.
throwing out names that come to my brain. We don't need no more bigs.
He the player they need. They need 3 and D.
Ain't that many of those in the league. Which is
Iguodala
scary
ain't even
because
that, but at least you got the defense.
He hit a 3 every now and then. Let people know.
1/3 in D.
1/3 in D. Yeah, they should have got Bill, man. They should have traded for Bill when they had the chance.
The Lakers had the chance?
No.
Oh.
They had no chance.
Kawhi, man, he held them up.
Yeah. Kawhi the best player in the league now.
Oh, God.
Let the execs say
How
it.
quickly we forget.
Let
This
the
is
execs say it.
disgusting. And then who was it? Harden and Giannis? Finished second and third?
Where was he?
This is nuts.
Where did he finish on that list?
I don't know. I just know I didn't look at the list.
They
I just know he
didn't
didn't get any.
top 3.
That's insane.
Nah, it's cool. That's how they treat him.
That's insane. That's insane.
You think he come back with a vengeance?
Oh, he definitely come back with a vengeance.
I think he was coming back with a vengeance before this even happened.
Yeah, and then hearing all this, because this
Yeah.
is just stupid.
I see him in the gym. He look no homo. Braun got muscles in places that like, I'm like, yo, how'd you even work that out? Like, he just looks like cut. Like, he
Yeah.
looks like fit. And I'm like, I feel bad for him.
I knew this was gonna happen though. Once he didn't make the playoffs, it's like whoever's team wins, they were going like
Anoint them.
get the crown. Yeah, They gotta talk about something.
But we know.
Nobody ain't take it yet.
Kawhi went nuts last season, but as far as him being better than Braun,
But even the way he did it, if he went through this play, if he beat the Golden State Warriors at full strength, you're the best player in the world. Because that's something nobody's ever done.
no one.
In the Durant era, no one's beat them at full strength.
And they weren't going to. And first of all,
He wasn't
we know
gonna do that at full
It wasn't going to happen.
No.
If Durant didn't go down.
I mean, the way Game 6 was looking with Clay.
Even if Clay didn't go down,
look.
momentum was definitely in the Warriors' favor.
Clay was out there wilding.
This nigga, well, we
Clay
talk
was
about this
going
all
for
the
that
time.
Finals MVP.
We talk about that all the time. When he caught that ball, probably 5 feet behind the 3-point line on the fast break, and
Yeah.
literally just turned around and went up for it and just shot a 3. I was like, yo, I was like, yeah, he wilding tonight.
Nah, yeah, he's the one. Like every time he shoots, I'm scared.
Yeah, Steph. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about him.
Yeah,
I'm a little off of it though.
oof, yeah.
That's your boy. You the Steph defender. Don't forget your role. And then the Clippers had their press conference today.
I only got the alerts. I didn't.
Yeah.
I seen the quotes. I seen Bamba going nuts as usual.
It was cool.
I think he lied. Kawhi lied and said it was very close between.
He lying like a mug.
He lying like a
It was close between the Lakers and the Raptors.
He a lying.
Lying. But you see what he said though, because people were asking him like, how do you feel about like being essentially signed to like the stepbrother team, or the little brother team of Los Angeles, and he was like, in his like monotone, like mad, like low voice, he was just like, well, from a basketball standpoint, the Clippers have been better than the Lakers for years. And,
that's true.
And everyone was just like, they just started clapping. Like,
it's true though.
Yeah.
That's a given.
When's the last time the Lakers been good?
When they last trip, 2010. What was that? Dwight Howard, Paul Gasol,
They were trash
Steve
that
Nash.
day, yeah.
They didn't make the playoffs.
They were trash. I just happened like randomly.
That's the last
you
playoff.
watch something on YouTube, keep just going.
Yeah.
And I happened to watch like highlights of one of their games.
Yeah.
And all I remember was like when the screen first came up, their record was like 11-18. And I was like, there's no way in hell the team with Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard, and Steve Nash.
And Paul Gasol, he was still good back then. Damn, what a different league.
You see Powell signed with the Blazers today.
I ain't
If that mean anything to you.
It don't mean a thing.
If that mean anything.
The player and the team, it
What?
don't mean nothing for their
Championship
prospects.
experience? Bringing some veteran leadership into the locker room.
It's not enough to put them over the hump. It's not enough.
They actually, speaking of real quick though, they actually lost a lot of key players that people are just like sleeping on.
Who, Portland?
Like not key in the sense that like they're great, but foundational pieces to their team. They lost Al Farouk Aminu. They lost Evan.
Where'd he go?
To Orlando.
Oh yeah.
On his own like relation, like he went there on his own will. He signed a contract there.
It must have been money.
I guess, but he's also from Atlanta, so I guess he wanted to like be close.
No, that's retirement.
Close to home. Portland or Orlando. Lose. I'd probably be in Portland. Actually, I heard Portland's a pretty cool city.
I've heard really good things about Portland.
But if you like
actually.
in that hipster life, you know,
Hey.
you can days out for days. Fuck around, miss your flight. But yeah, so like they lost Al Farouk Aminu. They lost Mo Harkless. He got traded to the Clippers.
Oh yeah, he sure did.
Which is actually a good look for him.
Yes, it is.
Evan Turner, he went to the Hawks. They traded him to the Hawks. Did they trade him for Kent Bazemore?
I hope they got their monies up.
If they got Kent Bazemore, that would actually be that actually won't be too bad of a look if they got Kent.
It was.
Oh, yeah, they did.
It was. Because I remember people talking about it was like a swap of the 2016 mistakes. That's the article I read. When they went, I didn't say, not my word.
That's messed up.
I agree.
But at least Kent Bazemore can actually shoot the. Well, let me see. I haven't looked at him play in like 2-3 years. But about 2 years ago, he could shoot the three. Last year, he didn't shoot that well, 32%. But for his career,
32% from three.
Oh,
what was he from the field?
40%.
Oh.
But his career 3-point percentage is 35.
And from the field?
42.
How many points did he put up?
Last year?
Yeah.
11.6. That's more than
in Atlanta though. He should get better looks and
he's gonna get way better looks. But that's better than what Evan Turner was providing.
Oh yeah. Turner don't shoot threes.
He never even like tried to develop a shot, which is nuts because he was so good in college.
He was?
Evan Turner was like that's why he got picked number 2 overall.
I don't watch college.
Oh, you don't watch college? Yeah.
What draft was that? Who was number 1?
Huh? 2010. Who went number 1? Was it the Greg Oden draft?
No, that's because he was with
Durant.
Durant.
Was with Durant. 2011.
Oh,
he was
you're
the year
right.
with Steph Curry. John Wall. He went ahead of. Let me tell you who he went ahead of. This is gonna be a very interesting story. He went ahead of. That ain't important. Boogie. That ain't important. Gordon Hayward, which could still be important depending on how you come back. But even before that,
he was an all-star in the West.
Paul George.
Damn.
I'll even take it this far. He went ahead of Ed Davis.
Who's he on the net? Nah.
You had to think like, who the fuck is Ed Davis? Oh nah. Okay, he went. Let me go some more people. He went ahead of Eric Bledsoe. He went ahead. Eric Bledsoe ain't better than Evan Turner?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. He went ahead of, this might be stretching it, but he went ahead of Avery Bradley.
I ain't watch him on the Grizzlies. I already picked it up at the end of the season, but that's just word on the street. I don't know.
He went ahead of Hassan Whiteside, but a lot of people did. Yeah, that's about it.
Portland be okay. They make the playoffs.
Start back up, I suppose. Put something up in there. But yeah, Bron and Melo off the bench behind AI.
We're too loaded now. We should
Vince
win
with the
next
mini
year.
fro.
Oh yeah, he was on that team. Duncan in 04.
Because that was the year that he jumped over that tall guy.
Nah, it was 2000.
That was
'Cause
2000.
We won that one, but we came close to losing, I believe. And then 04, prophecy came through.
The truth, we saw the light.
Yeah.
We were trash.
Oh, speaking of, you see Duncan's gonna be the assistant coach.
I don't know what that even means.
He bored. Gotta be bored of.
Didn't he have dreads like a year ago?
He was kickboxing just yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Kickboxing.
Just trying to find his way.
He don't know what to do now.
He got everything in life at what, 38? What do I do now?
That's a fact. But now you're gonna be a coach. I can't wait to see the baggy ass suits he wear.
His tall ass hovering over, is getting screamed at by Pop.
Who you gonna coach? LaMarcus Aldridge? Jakob Pertl? Like
They're family over there, man.
who else is there? Who's on that team?
DeMar, don't disrespect.
I mean, like a big man that like he could.
Oh,
he ain't coaching DeMar DeRozan.
You named them. Jakob Pertl. Yeah, you named them.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Mad random. Dallas is actually a little bit better than I thought they were. I just thought Boban's on that team.
Okay. Okay.
Boban.
All right, man.
He a beast. In his 10 minutes that he get in, he a beast. You got Boban, Luka, and Kristaps depending on what he look like.
That's the mystery.
Who else is on that team?
I don't know.
They're not making the playoffs. Barring unless someone gets injured on another team, they're not making the playoffs. The Knicks are suck in the East. You think the Nets make the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of faith in Kyrie.
I do.
I got a lot of faith in the East. It's just weak.
That's why I factor in. It's weak, and I feel like he'll be motivated.
Philly gonna be loaded.
It's them or the Bucks.
I think it's gonna be them just because they got a lot of height to like guard Giannis with. You got Embiid and Horford.
Ben Simmons was shooting.
When?
Yeah, I'm posted on IG.
That's that Melo shit. That's like remember when Carmelo used to post that?
Yeah,
he was working out and shit. And like,
he got me for 2 summers.
Bro, the thing that got me was when he posted that pic. And he was good with his angles. Looked like he lost about a good 15. Still came in the season looking like a Ninja Turtle, shaped like a fucking crazy man. You talking?
He got me, man. 2 summers. He about to kill it.
And then he went to Hoodie Mello. I was like, all right. And then he tried it again, like this past off season with Beanie Mello.
Headband or beanie?
Yeah.
The second hoodie was when I was like, nah, I ain't falling for this. And then I saw the headband. I was like, yo, you got to cut this
Nigga
out.
still ain't get signed.
Damn.
Maybe the Lakers are safe. No, they're not. Forget it.
Maybe if they don't get Iggy.
Who do you think he could sign with, though?
Who?
Mello. What's his market looking like?
None, apparently. He's still unsigned.
That's nuts. The crazy thing is,
It's like, are you retired? Like,
even when like when he was in the Rockets, he still averaged 13 points a game.
Wasn't that one game where he put up like almost 30?
He had 2 games where he put up like almost 30. It's not like he.
I think the problem is he won't accept his role.
Yeah, it's not like he can't play at all. It's just you got to be relegated to the bench and accept it. And that's why I don't think the Lakers would be a good fit for him, because him and Bron were in the same class, and Bron's still in his like peak, top of the top,
Well, then you
best player in the league, and you gonna just look at him and dap his hand while he go out in the starting 5.
Yeah, you gotta really.
And you on the bench.
Get rid of your ego.
It's rough when you've been mellow. Stay mellow, as he says it.
But it ain't been the same.
He ain't gonna be on a team.
Even when he was in New York, it wasn't.
So much is going on in the NBA, man. It's nuts. It's like NFL is literally a week away, preseason anyway, and no one's talking about. I was listening to Skip and Shannon earlier today, forcing NFL topics.
Yeah, they trying to beat you over the head.
Niggas
with
were comparing
Zeke. And
I'm
like, come on, bro.
Talk about Madden ratings. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, let's get Chris Haynes back in here. I don't care about none of this. Video game
and
ratings.
the nuts thing is like
Manny Pacquiao,
bro. I'm like.
Maypac too.
I'm like, yo, the market can't be this dry.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be.
This is the
dead
news
circus is dead. Like,
this is it.
They were arguing today about whether or not Tom Brady was better than Aaron Rodgers. But then they always use the same fucking stat, this head-to-head, which I hate because it doesn't make sense in the NFL.
Especially in the NFL.
Yeah, like, you're not going against each other. Like, you're going against the defense. So, like, why even have a head-to-head stat? It makes no sense. And, like, sometimes they acknowledge that doesn't make any sense. And other times, like, when it's a dry news circuit, then they just start forcing these topics.
Yeah,
not just them.
They got to really earn their paychecks during these
But not
times.
them. I'm talking about just all of these, like, sports debate shows. It's like, yo, there has to be something else to talk about.
Hey, man.
Zeke is holding out, and Melvin Gordon. I'm like, yo, Melvin Gordon is nice, but I ain't never heard this much to talk about Melvin Gordon.
Chargers ain't budging.
they not.
It's going by alerts.
I think he gonna lose like $1 million
For the season or per game?
for total of the. It's the training camp preseason.
We ain't budging.
Nigga better than me. $1 million. I'll show up and be like, look, can we talk? Can we discuss this?
Yeah,
let's talk.
amicable terms.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm open. Like,
I wonder what they do with Zeke, the Cowboys, though.
They better pay him.
This is the most leverage right now, right?
Well, realistically, they have the leverage. That's the thing about the NFL with running backs. They have the leverage. Literally, they could. They have his 5th-year option. They could pick that up, which is for, like, I believe. Let me do the exact. Let me bring. Actually, let me stop flipping. That's how this shit keep fucking up. But I think his 5th-year option is worth like $8 million.
Mm-hmm.
Then they can franchise tag him
to death.
Franchise tag him to death.
To them knees.
2 more times.
Yeah.
To them knees.
And that's it. Like, that's it by then.
And by the time they use you all up, somebody else will probably sign him, but he'll never look the same again.
He gonna play disgruntled?
He might not have a choice.
Dak gonna play? Well, you could always hold out. You just gonna get your money.
That's a big sacrifice.
I agree. But
Le'Veon did it, but
he already had money in the bank.
He had that. Yeah, he already signed. He already played under one franchise tag, so he had some bread stacked up, and I'm sure he did it. He did it correctly, but Zeke hasn't seen a big payday yet.
Do they plan to sign him or Dak before the season, or are they still negotiating? When is this supposed to get done?
Supposedly before the season, but it ain't look like it's gonna happen. Because Dak
paying Dak all that money.
I said I think the last report, which was like 2 weeks ago, they were like $3 or $4 million apart in terms of average yearly salary.
Ooh.
Not James Harden over the life of the contract.
Yeah.
OKC bust asses. Oh, like
the Bennetts.
Cheap ass motherfuckers. Like
so cheap. In the moment.
Like that's some real living in the moment shit and regretting that. But yeah, 3 to 4 million. Like, I think like they offered him 23 per year. He's looking more for like 27 because Russell will.
Because who? Because who?
Sierra's boo. Russell Wilson got.
He is bugging. That's when they let these contract elevations. What have you done? You're nuts.
Listen. If you can get it, why not?
Nah, for him, there's just a number that.
Nah, he has leverage.
He sucks.
I know, but he has leverage.
They know he sucks.
No, they don't.
They must be aware of some of the. They have to be aware.
He said
they don't have an analytics team.
They're good talent evaluators. They have to know that he's.
I'm hearing about what Pro Football Focus
got him.
If they got the
tier
stats.
3. Bro, he's only good because of Zeke, and now he got Amari Cooper. Like
unless they make a pact that we're gonna get this together,
he needs pieces around. But then they also got to pay Amari Cooper too. Next year they got to pay Amari Cooper, and he already put it out there. He want which he tripped. All these motherfuckers tripping. But you got to shoot for the stars.
You do.
He's like he want Odell Beckham money. He's like I want like at least $17 million a year.
They gotta stop talking to their NBA friends.
I saw a meme the other day. It was like, I'm tripping. It was like right after free agency when all that spent like 1.2 billion in 4 hours, something like that. And it was like NBA players, but they walk around NFL players. It's like a woman holding like what your broke ass is. We talking about broke like fucking millionaires like they broke, but comparatively,
it's tough at that level
to the NBA. I'm sure tough. NFL players look up like what the fuck.
It's tough,
and all that shit guaranteed.
Chandler Parsons got like almost $100 million that summer,
bro, and he been ass ever since. Like straight booty cheeks. He got like 98 mil, right?
Yeah,
and he's still getting paid. Yep. He getting paid 25 mil this season. Yes,
chill in Atlanta.
To chill in Atlanta. That's nuts.
Hit the court if he can.
Guys, I'm trying my best. Trust me. I've been rehabbing. I've been here for 4 years now.
In fact, just keep it in Dallas. Porzingis ain't played since last February. The moment they sign him, we fully intend to max him out. It's like 150 mil. He ain't played since like last February.
Bro, first of all, and then before they just re-signed him or maxed him out, well, like a month ago, a video appeared on TMZ.
Oh yeah,
him in a bar fight, got the blood.
Yeah. That's in your hometown.
I'm like, yo, he was in a fight. Like, no, he got his ass beat. It's in your hometown.
He ain't touched the court in like a year and a half. He gonna make more than Dak and Zeke combined.
They don't love him in Latvia. They don't love him back home.
That's tough, man.
That's nuts. Like we're literally talking now, right? You got someone like Chris Paul, who's 34, right? Gonna be signed through his. When he's 37, he'll be making $47 million.
His entire contract, he probably make more than Amari, Dak, and Zeke.
Real talk.
To the life of their contract.
And you think And you think about it, right? Over the career of like a Eli Manning, a Peyton Manning, they've made like
it's the best you can hope for.
They made like 240 million.
Chris Paul said, "Hold my beer."
Giannis's next contract alone
make that in
5 years. Peyton played for like 18 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
5 years.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. That's nuts.
And you know they're gonna get another contract after that too.
Shit. He gonna make $250 million and be in his prime when he.
Bro, it's gonna get to the point like we're probably old by that time, but like where an NBA player will literally make $1 billion.
On the contract?
No. But I'm saying over the life.
Over the lifespan of his career.
Of his career, just from contracts. 350. That is yeah. That's insane, bro. It's gonna get to that point though.
God bless them.
NBA players, right?
Yeah, man.
It's a different life. Should have worked on my jump shot.
Any more NBA topics, or we good on sports?
We good on those. You want to talk about A$AP Rocky? Your boy,
yeah.
He incarcerated.
Why you say it like that?
I read the note.
I forgot. This is a couple weeks ago. Obviously, yeah, he's incarcerated currently in Sweden. A couple weeks ago, I see a video. He's walking in Sweden with his bodyguard, and he keeps being heckled. The video I saw was like, I think 2.5 minutes, and these two drunk dudes just kept following him and his bodyguard around. The bodyguard tells them to chill. A$AP Rocky tells him to chill. I don't know how long this went on in real time, but there's also a video, I didn't watch that one, of them like beating up the kids. So apparently he performed that night, and then when he was done, they arrested him. And he's been incarcerated since. So I want to say 2-3 weeks. So Kanye and Kim asked Trump to intervene on A$AP Rocky's behalf. So I believe this was last week. He called the Swedish prime minister. And from what sources close to the situation told TMZ, knows what that means. And basically, the Swedish prime minister said that A$AP Rocky's a regular human being like everybody else, and basically he's not going to get any preferential treatment, even though the talks between him and Trump were positive. So as it stands, he's still currently in the Swedish jail, where apparently he was just on a yoga mat, and the dude next to him was like throwing his feces. I don't know what it is now, but that's the last thing I read. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and if not his cellmate, the person in the cell next to him was like insane or something.
A$AP Rocky was just laying on a yoga mat.
That's what they gave him, yeah.
And someone,
I guess the person in the cell next to him was like yelling and throwing his feces, apparently. Yeah.
Damn, life come at you fast.
It really does. It really does. Yeah.
And now he locked up in a Swedish prison.
And they just, the league investigator got an extension. I think it was 2 weeks to extend to find new evidence or whatnot. Yeah, it's tough, man. That's a tough way to. Oof.
Trump got a lot of time on his hands. He seemed to make time. So wait, you saying A$AP Rocky a Trump supporter now?
No, no.
I'm joking. Oh. I'm joking. But that's people literally be doing that though. People literally be like, "Wait, what? You said he a joke?" Like just for headlines and clickbait and shit. But Kim K, she got a lot of backlash on Twitter because she was like, "Thanks to Donald Trump for sticking his neck out and standing up for A$AP Rocky," and people just didn't like it.
What that? Like
she
what?
thanked him. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, when you're trying to help your friend, I get it.
That's her husband's boy.
Yeah.
He had the MAGA hat on, cocked to the side.
So what, they would prefer she didn't thank him? I get it, but I get it. Well, you're trying to help your friend. You got it.
That's Kanye's boy? Kanye and A$AP cool?
Yeah.
Like that? Oh. I would have never known.
I wouldn't either, but
hopefully
yeah.
the dude get out. People wasn't that's another thing too. On social media, people were ruthless.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Because he made some comments way back when.
How far though?
I don't remember exactly.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, but he was like, I don't want to be an activist. I didn't sign up to be an activist.
It's not his life.
Not my life. I just want to talk about sipping lean and doing drugs and making money and fucking women. And people took that as you don't want to stand up for your people and their rights. And people are like, why should we be standing up for you and fighting for you when you didn't want to stand up and fight for us? Which I understand.
I get that.
But at the same time,
also,
we all make mistakes.
It's a mistake, and that's not everybody has to be an activist. That don't mean he doesn't care about black people's rights.
Yeah.
You don't want everybody to be an activist either. Like some people just aren't equipped for the role. He shouldn't have said what he said because you just invite backlash.
Yeah. And also, I don't like to hold people to things they said years
That's
ago.
another thing. He said that in like his mid-20s.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I would have said if it went, 4 or 5, 23? God knows what I was thinking about.
What is he now, 28, 29?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. A 23-year-old Kevin?
Yeah, man.
Somebody asked you to be an actor.
What year is that?
Yeah.
2014 was a while. Yeah, now. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Now you gotta go stand up for everyone.
Nah, that's when my reign of terror began. Post college run, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 2014.
Yeah,
there's no way in hell.
No,
I wouldn't have been equipped for that.
Not at all.
Oh my god,
not at all.
That was hilarious. I think we hit it all though.
Hit it all?
We hit it all. Oh my god, that was funny. Post college run? Nah.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Put you on the podium, you would have fell
Yeah,
off.
14. 14 cap. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But as always, guys, thank you for checking out the podcast. Make sure you rate, share, subscribe. Check us out, IGTV. Got clips, full length vids up there, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, all that stuff, man. Make sure you guys rate, share, subscribe. As always, man, this is Cooling Out.
Stay cool.
You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.